Hello, Potato, and welcome to another video. I did say after last week's little March video we would be getting back to normal today, and we are. We're getting back to normal with a plain brown box. Now, this box sadly is not going to be as cool as a gift basket from Cost Plus World Market, but it's not a complete mystery. I believe what's in here is a game that I had kickstarted last year, which has been delivered finally. And let's open up and see if I'm correct. And no, I know I talk about it probably way more than I have any reason to do so, but no, it's not a Kimchi Kawaii Kickstarter this time. It is a Kickstarter for the game Trial by Trolley, the Derailed Edition. It's put out by Skybound Games. If the art style looks familiar to you, that is because it's by the people at Cyanide and Happiness, who of course came out a year or so ago with the game Joking Hazard, where you have to take the little cards and try to make a 3-panel strip, and whoever wins, wins. This one is supposed to be based on the old ethical dilemma thing of the trolley problem. If you're not familiar with that, I would encourage you, actually, I think the second season of The Good Place does almost a whole episode about the trolley problem, and they do a really good job of it. But I'm going to give you the brief version of it. So, the setup of the trolley problem is that you are on a trolley, or perhaps you're not on it, perhaps you're just nearby, and there's a trolley coming by that is completely out of control. There are people on the track, and it's going to hit them. But you, and only you, can throw a switch that will cause it to divert to another track where there's only one person on it. So the question is, do you do nothing and let it kill all these people, or do you take direct action and kill that person? Now, obviously, if you look at the picture, neither side is particularly great, but that's the idea. The idea is, which is more ethical? Which would you do? Would you do nothing and let a bunch of people die, or would you do something and be directly responsible for that person dying? So, yeah, that's the idea. And the idea of the game, of course, is to split up into teams. There has to be, I believe, at least 3 people for this. One person plays our conductor here. I think Trolley Tom, I believe, is his name. And the other teams have to basically convince the conductor which track to go down, which group of people to kill. It's not going to be a very, probably kid-friendly game. It says it's for ages 14 and up, which I think may actually make it a little more family-friendly than Joking Hazard was. Joking Hazard was fairly adult, has a good amount of cursing in it. Here, let's read the back of the box. Let's give you their version of it. A party game of moral dilemmas and trolley murder. One player is the conductor and must choose to send an out-of-control trolley down one of 2 tracks, crushing everyone in its path. Everyone else splits into 2 teams and tries to convince the conductor to spare everyone on their track and kill everyone on the other track. It's murderous fun for the whole family. Again, assuming the family is 14 and above. This does require 3 people to play at least, because you have to have 2 people on trolleys, or rather 1 person on the trolley and 2 people making tracks, which of course makes it an issue for my wife and myself because there's just the 2 of us. But in the box, so I did the Kickstarter on this, so there should be some extra goodies in here that aren't going to be in the normal retail version. But we've got our track. There we go. We've got the normal version of the track, and then the Bloody Disgusting version of the track. Let's go with Bloody Disgusting today. Why not? Why the heck not? Then you've got little tokens. Don't know what they're for. We'll figure that out. This is one of the things that's supposed to set this apart from the normal version of this, is that it comes with these little 3D miniatures. We've got the trolley. We've got, I think that one is Trolley Tom. And I believe this one is Tram Sam. I could have them reversed though. And then of course our trolley with Trolley Tom at the wheel. Now of course you don't really need those to play, but why not? And then the other things you get are the Kickstarter exclusive expansion pack, some Trial by Trolley booster packs. We've got one looks like it's themed for Joking Hazard, one that's just got I think that's Tram Sam, and then I'm guessing a rather gory themed pack. And of course all of the normal cards. And we have lots of those. Let's get some idea by looking at them of what we have here. So we have, for example, we have an intelligent talking dog. You wouldn't want to run over an intelligent talking dog, would you? He says, I'm a good boy. We've got a single kitten on its way to be adopted. I really don't know if any of this is visible to you. Hope it is, but I'm reading it to you. An Al-Qaeda operative. Well, you might want to run him over. The Kardashians. Might want to run them over instead of the Al-Qaeda operative. And then a bunch of cards that I guess are supposed to make the conductor think. So let's open the booster packs. Let's see what we have in these. Why not? And then I think I'll actually read through the instructions and I'll set up little things so you can see what the game looks like in play. Looks like these are more kind of thought cards. Kidnaps children and turns them into dog food. So I think this one just supposed to place over like an opponent's card. So let's say, we got the single kitten one. That's probably not going to help us go away from wanting to kill the Kardashians. Single kitten, but you put this over it. So now the conductor knows that this single kitten actually kidnaps children and turns them into dog food. I mean, some of these are pretty potentially triggering if you are of a certain mindset. Is on a way to shoot up a high school. Is currently smuggling $1 million of drugs in their butt. Will torture and kill anyone they disagree with. Is really pro-genocide. They don't care who's getting killed. They just love genocide. So that gives you some idea. I mean, if the board here didn't, that gives you some idea what we're looking at. Let's open our other little packs here. And it's been a while. I believe they had said at the time that some of these may actually be for Joking Hazard itself. Backs at just $1 to complain on every Kickstarter project. Is actually Tram Sam wearing a mask? Just spent all of your savings inventing the Candwich. It's a canned sandwich. Will one day become a powerful politician and outlaw board games. And they're all numbered. So I think this was the thank you pack. 20 exclusive Trial by Trolley cards. Thank you for being a part of the Trial by Trolley Kickstarter. Yes. Actually have descriptions on the back of the packets here. Contains 25 exclusive Derailed Edition Trial by Trolley cards. I believe that is, what's said on the front, isn't it? That's what this is called because it's got the special track, and it's got the figures, and it's more expensive. So this one is Joking Hazard cards. I'm going to give you a little idea of how Joking Hazard works too while we're at it, but then I'm going to read the instructions, and like I said, and actually try to set up a little gameplay here. So Joking Hazard, your judge puts down a card, and everybody else has to put down cards next to it to create a funny comic strip. And that's not a very good one, is it? You can't even see that. Let's zoom in. So, the strip I just created, which isn't funny at all, I can't believe I survived that. That seems unethical. Not today. Let's see if we can make that funnier. There we go. Hit me. I can't believe I survived that. And then the blue guy and the green guy both get hit by a train. Okay. Yeah, these will be good, I think, in the normal Joking Hazard game, but maybe not so great on their own. But still, it's nice that they were included. Ooh, let's zoom way back out here. Extreme close out. There we go, I think. I don't know. Put those to the side. Put them back in their little wrapper, and I'll put them in the Joking Hazard box. Just so we remember where they came from. So well, we've looked through some of the idea cards here. Let's look through some of the potential victims. And then I really will just set up a little match of games here. So this would appear to be our good deck. These are the people you don't want to kill, which makes these... Oh, it's got that little thought puzzler look on them again. But I would assume, given that we have the Kardashians on the front, these are the ones we're supposed to kind of want to run over. Maybe I just have a low opinion of the Kardashians. But I have to think they're in this game because I'm not alone in that. Crinkle, crinkle. Oh, yeah, there's more idea cards here. Here we go. Here are the folks you're supposed to want to run over. Because they have a little devil on the back. So for example, you want to run over, we have the Kardashians. A thief planning to rob your home tonight. The world's deadliest arsonist. The 1%. A person who invented microtransactions. To unlock this card, download the exclusive DLC. Justin Bieber. A family of cannibal hillbillies. Karen from HR. A lone scout for a dangerous race of conquering aliens. So you get the idea. Your landlord. Robo Hitler. Get the idea here. And our who's in our good deck? The Dalai Lama. A promising young scientist. So see, you would take like the promising young scientist here, and you'd place the kidnaps children and turns them into dog food card on him to make him a little less want to survivable. An exact clone of your significant other, only hotter. A heroic time-traveling alien who wants to take you on an epic adventure. Get in my phone booth. There's no time to explain. Unfortunately, outdated now since Capaldi's not the Doctor anymore. A bunch of teens solving a mystery. A bunch of nuns having fun. Miss America. A hose being used to fight a fire at a children's hospital. An award-winning middle school robotics team. A hard-working father of 5. A class of first graders on a field trip. So, you get the idea, which I've probably said 5 times now. So I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to read through the instructions and set this up so you can see how it's supposed to look when you're playing. Alright, so I've read through the instructions, and this is actually really, really simple. So you split up into 3 teams. One person's going to play our conductor, and then everybody else playing will split into 2 groups. One will be on track A, one will be on track B. I've put Trolley Tom here on track A, and Tram Sam on track B, and he is Tram Sam because he's got a human skull with him. And then each team takes 3 cards from each pile and doesn't show the other team. It's a really fast game, actually. You don't need a lot of space for this. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, you can play this pretty quickly and easily. I don't think even actually the 15-minute thing that's in the box is really accurate. Alright, so each team, this is track A, this is track B over here. Not that you can see either section on the camera, but kind of more important that you be able to see the board, right? Not that I think you'll be able to read it at this angle, but why not? So everybody draws their cards, and then each team plays a random innocent card to start the track. So, doing track A here. Track A will start with a bunch of teens solving a mystery. Well, Tram Sam's team picks a fully furnished home available to rent and well under your price range. So that started the track. Now, each team plays an innocent card from their hand. So for track A, we have a young artist drawing their first masterpiece, the Dalai Lama, or a beloved children's author. So I will go with the Dalai Lama. And then Team B, they have to choose from a lone survivor of a terrible trolley accident, your entire family, a completely functional Batmobile with your name on it. Well, how can you not choose that? Now, you need to sabotage the other team. So Team A needs to place a guilty card on Team B's track. So Team A can choose from Karen from HR, a lone scout for a dangerous race to conquering aliens, or Robo-Hitler. Who wouldn't want to kill Robo-Hitler? And then Team B, they can give Team A a deadly bear with a human brain. The 1%. And alien body snatchers bent on world domination. Let's go with the 1%. Eat the rich. And to finish things off, you need to choose a modifier. So the modifier card is to go on your opponent's track to make the conductor decide to run over them. So Team A can choose to, if killed, will return more powerful than you could ever imagine, has some really racist tattoos, is wearing a jetpack and may be able to escape the trolley, but there's a 20% chance the jetpack will explode. None of those really fit the fact that I've put two vehicles on there, is it? Well, let's say the Batmobile is racist. And then you can point these, if there's a card that has multiple things, like, say, the family here, I could, point it at this specific little boy right here. So that's fun, but yeah. Did I say the house or the car? Let's go with the house. The house has racist tattoos. And then Team B chooses to try to sabotage Team A, makes way more money than you do, doesn't cover their mouth when they cough, just woke up from a 10-year coma. Okay, so actually, no, I can put these on my own things, aren't I? So I could use these to, yeah, I can use them on anything. So I can make I could say the house woke up from a 10-year coma. Why not? Let's say not Daphne here doesn't cover their mouth when they cough. All right, so that's the end of the game. Now this just looks horrible, doesn't it? Let me take this off the tripod and get you a better look at the board here. All right, so here is our finished board. And now I, as the trolley conductor, have to decide who I'm going to run over. And, I'm going to go with Robo-Hitler here. So I'm going to throw the switch, send it down the track, kill everyone, and then the folks on Team B each get a death token. And now what you do up to this point is you rotate the board. So the next player is now the conductor. You obviously need to reform your teams a little bit potentially. And you start over. And you do this until everybody has a chance to play. The loser being whoever has the most death tokens at the end of it all. So yeah, it's a fun little cute game. The art style is fun if you like Cyanide and Happiness. It's a little less mature, despite the blood and gore, than Joking Hazard, or than Cyanide and Happiness's actual comic strip usually is. But it's fun. Obviously, it's too late to get the Derailed Edition, because the Kickstarter has been over for... Whoa. Hold on. I am not going to get this back in here, am I? There we go. Because obviously the Kickstarter has been over for quite some time. But it should be coming to the stores in some vaguely similar form at some point. It's by Skybound Games, which is not the people who made Joking Hazard. But yeah, it's cute. It's fun. I do not regret my purchase. And it's another pretty good Kickstarter that I've been a part of. So I hope if you are into these sorts of games, you give it a try. I hope if you like this video. As always, I try to mix things up a little bit here. We've been doing a lot of loot crates recently. And I want to try to take a little break from those. There should actually be a new one showing up any day now for January. But I'm going to wait till we have a couple of those and do them 2 at a time, just because, again, like half of the last month has been loot crates. And that's not great. That's not wonderful. But this is nice. These are cute. This is all fun. I hope you check it out once the normal version becomes available. Or I suppose you can probably find someone reselling the Derailed version on Amazon for $1 bazillion. So if you like this video, or heck, even if you didn't, hit the little like button, make sure you've subscribed, and of course, follow me on Instagram at Void of Intelligence, so you can see when I post random stupid things, largely food, during the week in between videos. And I will see you in the next video.